Hello everybody, my name is Pure Fear, and today I'm going to be reviewing a bad movie. What is this bad movie, you might ask? Well, it's called Red Spring, and it took me a lot of time to edit this video. Like, this gameplay is mine, like everything down to the everything. It took me forever, and I did it all on a phone. So if you guys are watching this, I don't know if you guys will be watching this. If you guys are watching this, make sure you like and subscribe. And just grab some popcorn, sit back, relax, because we're in for a long one today. So real quick, I do want to tell you guys that I found a concept trailer to this movie, and I thought that was real interesting, so here it is.
Emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Please stay in your homes.
By all means, stay in your homes. It'll make it so much easier to find you.
Okay, where'd they get a tank for a concept trailer, first of all? Like, this tank isn't even in the movie itself. Trust me, I've watched this movie, and this tank is nowhere to be seen. Okay, so this is obviously a low-budget film, other than the tank that they spent millions on, of course, but it's called Red Spring. That's not the whole concept trailer. If you want to watch it, go watch it on YouTube yourself. You can find it. Okay, so this is the start of the movie. They start off, he kind of like goes in this gym. It's their like camp or whatever that they had, and he's going back, and this is the aftermath of what happened to his camp, I guess. Okay, so we can see a bunch of asleep people, and they're just kind of chilling out, sleeping, and he's like really devastated about this because this was his whole camp. One thing I should mention about this is that his family's not here, I guess. Like, all these asleep people are sleeping, but his family's not here sleeping, if that makes any sense to you. I just have to say that for YouTube purposes, by the way. Just don't troll me in the comments.
Ray? Fuck, hey. They here? I don't know. You don't know? Can't even tell. We gotta go now, Ray. Seriously, sun's going down, man.
Alright, so here's our first look at the ragtag stereotypical team that is in every single movie.
Oh, fuck. What?
Roadblock.
Blocking the streets now?
Maybe it's one of ours.
The Army never used abandoned vehicles as roadblocks.
It's theirs. There were no abandoned vehicles before they got here.
Okay, so apparently these vampires are like really smart. They can like move vehicles and put them in like neutral and push it forward, I guess.
You knew we shouldn't come into the city. I fucking said it, didn't I? I said we shouldn't come into the city. What the fuck was your problem? Leave him alone, Eric. You could all be dead in the next 15 minutes because this idiot just had to come in and check on people he knows are dead. Eric, leave him alone, all right?
Eric, buddy, chill out. You're straight tweaking. Bro, around the Huz too? That's straight crazy.
You know what happened to your family. He deserves the same.
I just saw one.
Where?
Just past it. Keep driving.
How can they be out yet? It's not even nightfall.
Tall buildings create a lot of shadows.
The vampires are just hiding in the building shadows. Okay.
Keep going. Don't turn off till you're sure the way's clear.
Oh, shit. You're right. I just saw two of them.
Better get your game face on. This is my game face.
Slow down. Slow down. I just want to get a look down the street. What do you think?
Verdict is we're fucked if we don't get somewhere far away now.
All right then.
Tripping, bro. You tripping.
Hit the gas! You do realize you just drove up an exit ramp?
Do you want me to turn around?
No. We're exiting the city, right?
Okay, buddy. It's the vampire apocalypse, and you're worried about the road laws? Just be quiet. Alright, so basically, they're just running from the zombies in the city after they came into the city to check on their camp. And they're just driving, talking, basically, and freaking out, like, really freaking out the whole time. Like, like, really tweaking out. It sounds almost goofy. But basically, it's going to be nighttime soon, and they're going to see somebody coming up behind them. And their good idea is to bust their headlights so they cannot follow them anymore.
I left my brother in there.
Shit. There's something coming.
What?
I don't know.
Okay, so that's the person that's following them, and now they're about to bust out the headlights. And that's pretty much it.
If you're gonna do it now before we reach the exit. And be quick. I want that back door open for as short a time as possible.
Yes, sir.
Protein, sir. Let's go to the gym, buddy. Aliens, they will know my power. I need more bullets. I need more bullets. I need more bullets.
Do it. You do it. What are you doing? Grab hold of my belt before I open the door. Good idea. Open the door.
This guy's first thought after seeing someone grab his bat for him after dropping it is to pull out the shotty and start clapping? Like, dude, this is a human being you're about to shoot.
Shit, she's human. She's being followed.
Tell her to fuck off.
What?
Tell her to ditch the bike or fuck off.
Alright, so here's our look at another one of the main characters in the story. Just wanted to point that out there. But in this scene, they're still being followed and they're about to have a chase scene. So here it goes.
You're not gonna kill him with that.
I'm not trying to kill him. I was trying to mess with the driver's head. I'd say you did.
Okay, so I know you guys see those skulls right there. Just take note of those because they're going to come up later.
Shut the door!
Okay, so basically there was this long chase scene, right? We just saw that. And now they're going to go into talking, and they're all going to be talking about their plans. And this is like the most ridiculous talk scene I think I've ever seen in a movie. And I just want you guys to take note of everything that's said. They also mention the tank again, which I think is funny since it's never in the movie, not once. I just want to mention real quickly, one of the things these people talk about is like the fact that these vampires, I guess, can commandeer radio and television broadcasts. So yeah, that's cool.
So what were you doing messing around in Barry?
Little revenge never hurt nobody. Why north?
Less populated, colder. Mitchell thinks that if we can get up somewhere in the tundra that they won't come around. Nothing to eat up there, right?
Nothing but you.
Yeah, but we were thinking that it might not be worth their trouble. You know, because while they're hunting us, they're going hungry. Somewhere really cold, no animals.
And what would you eat?
I don't know. Fish?
And you think they can't fish? They can drive a pickup truck, but they can't fish? They can commandeer television and radio broadcasts, but they can't fish?
You cut those too?
Yeah, they stopped doing them because the power's down, I guess.
Or because they know there's no one left to listen.
All I'm saying is they can't do everything that we do. I've never seen one of them fire a gun.
Mitchell says he has.
Yeah. Mitchell says they were driving tanks when they rolled into town. Driving tanks and they just called off the attack after half an hour when it started pouring rain. That's bullshit. If they were afraid of a little rain, England would still be on the map. If they were operating tanks, why not fire a nuke? Why is anything left?
Why would they nuke us? You don't nuke your food.
See what I mean? That is a weird conversation and a lot of weird lore to add to this story as well. Like, why would you even add that halfway through the movie? Like, that's so weird. And it's like, we're just like getting new bits of lore. But anyway, this next part is basically they go to the woman they picked up's farm, and she has a bunker there, so they're going to explore that. And Mr. complains a lot, which I'm talking about, Sergeant complains a lot, the army guy that just literally complains this whole movie.
So this is it. We got Chef Boyardee, a big screen TV that doesn't work anymore, 2 bedrooms, and a toilet that doesn't even flush. This is why we're wasting our day.
The toilet out back works fine.
Outhouse?
Don't knock it. Plumbing may be down, but septic tank still works. Should still be stocked with toilet paper, too.
We can wipe our asses? Well, why didn't you say so? That is worth stopping for.
You know, you'd be less cranky if you ate something.
This is like the longest door opening scene I think I've ever seen in a movie, by the way.
Common room. Bedroom.
2 beds.
We could bring in more.
Heart attack?
In this part, they just kind of drop a bunch of boring lore that I don't want to hear again, so I'm just going to speed through it, let you guys listen to it if you want, skip through it if you want, don't care.
The taste thing that makes them go for humans, dogs, other animals, they can't track them by scent the way they do us. My first night in Barry,
First night.
I went about things a little wrong at first. I was kind of pissed. Anyway, there were hordes of them, so I buried myself under this pile of corpses because they seem to shy away from the meat after it spoils.
Gee, I wonder why.
And there was this dog. I could see him right across the way. They had chased him. I watched him run up and take cover. But when they came after, they couldn't find him. If that had been a person, they'd have found him straight away, but they can't track the animals, probably because they're not their natural food source. You see? They need us, but they fucked up. Because the only way that they could pull this off was to build an army large enough that they couldn't sustain it. Even if they pulled like a factory farm and ranched us up like cattle or...
Please.
9 months to carry a baby to term. And then how many years until it's a viable meal source? I mean, the human population is way too thin by now. So if we can hold out, they'll decline. They'll turn on each other, eat each other if that's possible, or else they'll starve.
See? Exactly what I said. They're just like dropping a bunch of weird, boring lore, doesn't make any sense. Also, has nothing to do with the story. Like, it has nothing to do with the story. Trust me, I've watched this movie. It literally means nothing. Alright, in this next part, they're going to be getting shot at after they said, oh, they don't use guns. But they get shot at anyway.
feel a lot more comfortable if we were moving.
Well, there's no point driving if we have nowhere to drive to. Just give us a better chance of running into them, right?
We have a clear view in every direction. They ain't getting near us without us seeing them a long way off.
What the fuck?
You were saying?
Maybe it's a person. I mean, they don't use guns, right?
Well, if it's a person, he's in a bad mood. Shit, they stole our trick.
Okay, even though you just saw the vampires shoot right there, they're still just gonna run up with no weapons, just run at them and be like, "Rawr, rawr," and then they're just gonna get shot like 100 times and nothing's gonna happen, and it's really silly, goofy, and corny. Just look at this. Okay, so he's about to throw this grenade, right? And then these vampires are just gonna like walk over it. And they're not just gonna walk over it, they're gonna jump on it. Just watch this. Okay, so this next scene is really weird. There's like two little kid vampires, and then Papa Vampire comes and pushes them out of the way. You just gotta watch. Buddy's getting tossed around out here.
You're gonna be fine, baby doll.
Lose the pants.
Privacy, please.
Used to say that, I'm fine. I'm fine. Why aren't you crying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
First of all, that's a really weird thing to say. Like, asking someone why they're not crying is such a weird... I've never thought I'd hear that. Also, I promise this movie's gonna pick up here pretty soon. It gets really boring towards the middle, but then it just picks up rampant towards the end. It's just real crazy, real goofy stuff. You just gotta bear with me through this little section. I promise I'll keep it good with the memes. I'll keep it good with the gameplay and everything. Keep you guys entertained. And if you guys are this far in the video, just please like, subscribe. It'll help me out a ton. I'm a new YouTuber, and I do this on my spare time. I don't really make any money from this, so it'll really help me out. Okay, so this next section, they're just going to be talking about how he basically patched her up, but the bullet's in there. He just, like, put a Band-Aid on her bullet wound and just left the bullet in there.
How is she?
She lost a lot of blood. I got the wound covered. I think the blood flow is staunched. There's no exit wound. That bullet's still inside her.
Can you get it out?
Not a medic. I'm a rifleman, trained to put bullets into people, not get them out. You hold that post all night. Should have woke me. I'd have taken a turn.
How's she doing this morning?
Bit of a fever, but she's asleep for the moment. I take it we had no visitors during the night.
Nope. Bray's rain theory seems to be holding up.
What'd you say about me?
Said you snore too loud.
In this middle portion of the movie, they just kind of like live out life. They're like, oh, life's good. Let's camp in the bunker, watch the cameras. And they're like, oh, we got to go out during the rain time because they can't smell us during the rain time. And they're like, oh, yeah, and we gotta look for food because somehow it ran out even though they had a supply. And everything happens very, very, very fast and like weird and slow. And they basically just camp out the bunker and kind of just like tweak out about the vampires. And the vampires kind of just do their own thing while they're just chilling in the bunker because what are the vampires going to do? They can't even get in. So that's what they do, and that's what's going to happen.
This is the exact opposite of what my mother taught me. Heading outside just as it starts to rain and just as it starts to get dark. How much did they let you figure we got?
Less than an hour. Okay, we split into teams of two. Carlos, you're with me. We hit every house we find. Check medicine cabinets too. Get anything that might be of use. Whatever we do, we're back here before dark. Clear?
So it's this really long scene of them looking around at basically nothing, and then they stumble upon this one place, and then they start finally actually looking.
Fuck.
Okay, so the vampire died by him smacking it over the head with a piece of wood. I guess these vampires are just like very weak to wood because like they can take a bunch of bullets a lot of the time. You'll see that. And they'll just like take one wood smack and then they're dead basically. And that happens a lot in this movie. And another thing I want to point out is that the stuff that they found is medicine and all that. I just skipped through it because it's long and boring and they take forever and then it turns nighttime and then the vampire attacks. But what they found in there was medicine and that's what they needed because the girl's infected.
They're back.
How did it go?
Got the drugs. Any problems?
Shitload of vampires in town. We got out, obviously.
Now followed?
No way. Straight roads most of the way, and we don't leave tracks on wet pavement. Be a dear. Get us some towels.
Right.
Ugh.
Carlos? Carlos!
What?
What time is it?
How did that happen?
Is it still night?
What?
The camera feed's down.
Why?
We don't know.
Is it the cameras outside or just the connection?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Shit, how many hours till sunup?
I don't know. Hour and a half? Oh, I can't get the picture back.
We don't know that it's them. I mean,
There's only one way in this place. If it is them and they want in, we're gonna have to do it before the sun comes up.
Okay, we're finally through the boring stuff here. This is where the movie starts to get good. This is the meat of the movie, all right? This is where everything just gets so much better. It was worth all this wait, all this time, this 26-14 of this time. All right? Trust me. Or don't. That's probably not a good idea. But anyway, basically a lot of people start to go to sleep here, and we're gonna lose a lot of characters, guys, and it's a lot of goofy ways, and I just love it. I love this part of the movie. This is the part I love about the movie. This is the part of the movie that I just wanted to watch from the start. Okay, this is what we always wanted. Instead, you gave us a boring sitting in the car for 3 hours. Then you gave us a boring sitting in a bunker for 3 hours.
Maybe it was the wind.
Wind didn't tear down all 4 cameras.
Well, that's a great way to stay optimistic, but I don't think the wind knocked all your cameras down when you have bloodthirsty vampires coming after you.
Hammer? Now, if only I had some nails. And that is why they call me Casino Carlos. Because I am just so damned.
Right.
And if you thought that was silly, wait until you see this next scene. This is right after the scene we just watched. This is the next scene that happens. The vampires just can magically walk in the sun and frolic through the daylight, I guess. It's just really weird, and I don't know why they added this part in the movie. I really think they should have kept this out. And also, they already add a bunch of really weird lore.
Holy fuck.
Carlos?
What do you mean by that?
Whatever bacteria is pumping through my blood, I hope it poisons every one of you.
Hey guys, I found us.
Okay, so he got the van up and running again, and this is where I told you that a bunch of people were gonna get offed, so just keep that in mind. And this is what I told you. It's what you guys been waiting for. This is what it's all been climaxing to.
Looks like Mitchell hit gold too.
Ray, come here. Deja's shitty.
What do you...
Oh.
I'm gonna turn on the lights before we break our necks.
I don't like this.
How do these vampires take so many bullets every time, but that one vampire just gets whacked with a piece of wood and just falls over asleep?
Get in the van!
Okay, so this doesn't make any sense because, like, why aren't the vampires coming out in the sun now when they were just out in, like, the very bright sun? That makes zero sense. Okay, so I also have to explain this. They basically ran away from the vampires and hid in some leaves, and then they were like, oh, I want revenge, so they set a trap, and then they peed in the bunker to, like, have their scent there, I guess, to lure the vampires in. Alright, I need some proper time to unpack some things. The first thing is that all those people got bit. There was a scene where it showed, like, the soldier sleeping, and the other girl sleeping, and they were just kind of, like, scratched up, and I don't know why they didn't turn because the other guy turned. It's really weird. I don't understand. I guess some people turn and some people don't. Also, at the end of the movie, you'll see this guy gets bit. The guy, he gets bit, and he also just doesn't turn. They bonk him with a piece of wood. The guy gets off of him, and then he's like, yep, I didn't turn. It's super weird, and I don't understand it. You just have to watch. It's so weird. I really just don't understand this movie. I really don't. I still don't understand how these vampires didn't die to that explosion or the 100 bullets that they got thrown their way, because you'll see this bald one's about to get bonked, like I said, and the other one, they're together, but apparently they're gonna get split up like the vampires, because the bald one gets there first and the other one just kind of just sits there, I guess. I don't know. He shows up at the end like howling. It's weird.
okay?
I think so. Amanda and Rachel.
Your wife and daughter.
They're alive, Vicky. It's a choice. They're still alive.
And if they're not?
And they're dead. Even if I have to kill them.
And that's the end of the movie. That's it. He's like, I guess I'll go do my own thing and find my wife or something. And I'm bit, but I'm not going to change. And she's like, oh, I'm going to do some stuff and do some stuff. And then the vampire's like, woo! Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Pure Fear. Peace.